The most controversial decision of the entire trip, which is our airline of choice, Scoot Airline.
Night one's usually the best night of the whole trip. So every country we go to, we're going to have a night one.
Night one in Bali, I got groped by a man.
You don't pick up driving quickly, Harry, but you definitely pick up quickly.
Confetti, loose.
Then he says to you, you can pleasure me with your hand, and it's the 10 years is eliminated. You're a free man.
Or Berghain, let's just say it's open Thursday to Monday. Our chance of getting in is like 5%.
G-bangers with fishnet.
Why would I be on my knees?
Have you not heard the centipede story? He said it smelt like shit.
If I saw that, I honestly think I would collapse. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Europe podcast. And I am joined by my five very good friends, Nicholas Cesario, Sean Nylon, Matthew O'Leary, Samuel Nylon, and Harold O'Brien. And we, along with Patrick Katsinas, who is currently in Positano. Yeah. Rest in peace, Patrick. Rest in peace, old mate. We are officially 7 days away. 7 days away from liftoff. This time next week, we will be hopefully in air. Liftoff, Scoot Airlines. We'll get into that later. We're going to revisit it when we come back. We're going to do another episode about how our Europe trip was. And perhaps in 40 years, we will revisit this episode and watch along.
Hopefully with all the members.
Hopefully with what? Sorry, Matthew?
Hopefully with every single member alive.
Hopefully everyone's alive by then. Anyway, I'll start with Nicholas Cesario. Nick, how are you feeling in one word? That we are a week away. How are you feeling in one word?
Excited.
That's such a boring
It is boring, but it's the right answer. Harold.
Is it? All right.
Yes.
I'm going to go overwhelmed. Reaction?
Can we get Sam's word?
Sam, your word?
So he doesn't have time to think.
Don't say it.
Say a word, Samuel.
Jittery.
Sean?
Thrilled.
Thrilled. And Harry,
I was going to say nervous, but...
Harry, what is your word?
Excited.
So you literally just said
You
literally just said his word was very shit and you used the same word.
Can't believe that.
What's Matt's word?
Is that a syllable for excited?
No.
Take it how it is.
Take it how it is.
Well, I guess we're all excited. Do we want to go straight into the start of our journey, Harry? Would you like to take us away with how we're getting there?
Yeah.
Airline, etc.
The most controversial decision of the entire trip, which is our airline of choice,
Yep.
Scoot Airlines.
Scoot Airlines?
Now
Branch
Scoot-
of Singapore Airlines?
It is, but it has nothing on the flight. It's the most bare bones flight you could possibly get. There's no entertainment, no power. You don't.
No free water.
You have to pay for your blankets as well.
So do you want a little blanket, Harry?
Well, it's 20 hours of flight. You're gonna be sleeping somewhere, right? So you'd want a blanket for your
Look, Harry,
nice nap.
You raise a good point. But I think blankets are for children.
A blanket to. All right. So when you go to bed, what do you put over you?
Quilt.
Just have a jumper. Like,
Yeah, you don't need a blanket.
cuddle up
That's the
with...
thing. The weather in Europe is going to be 30 degrees, so pretty much everywhere.
So you're not going to take one blanket?
I'm
one
not going to
jumper.
take a blanket, mate.
You're not going to take.
just to use a blanket.
You're not going to take one jumper?
Well, do we really want to take a jumper?
Nick,
I'm taking a jumper.
I'm taking a lot of things.
A jumper and truckies.
Really?
Jumper, truckies,
How much
iPad.
are you planning to pack? You sound like you're going to be quite packed.
But jumper's just for the plane.
Just for the plane.
It's cold on the plane, mate.
Okay, well, that's interesting.
Nick, you obviously had quite the history. You're actually quite scared of airplanes. How are you feeling about this Scoot Airlines adventure?
I wouldn't say I'm quite scared. The good thing is, me and my friend Harry will be indulging in red wine before we lift off.
That's true. Yep.
And
drinking red wine.
The good thing is, we'll be knocked out.
It does knock you out.
I've actually got...
Lift off.
You bring me to some breaking news. Now, obviously, we shout out to... What's the travel company called? First, Hello Travel, East Gardens. Shout out Julie Robinson. Shout out Julie. Anyway, come Wednesday, I will be going into East Gardens to collect the airplane tickets. Now, a little birdie has come to me and say, let me come with you and we'll choose the seats, the seating arrangements. Now, how are we going to decide the seating arrangements, ladies and gentlemen? I won't say who the birdie was.
Well, the birdie wasn't me. I'll say
I
that
think
first.
it's Nick.
Was it a vector birdie?
No, the birdie rhymes. The birdie's name rhymes with Vic, actually.
He tried to play dumb. He tried to play dumb.
Yeah.
And don't worry, I said to him, no, we got to do it fair. We'll spin the wheel and we'll sort it out quickly. But
That's a good idea. That's a
I'm
great.
just going to say, whoever's nice to me will get to share my iPad, which has...
Are you
Let's
bringing
just-
an iPad?
Let's just say it's got a lot of movies, a lot of shows. I'm not going to say the shows, but...
a lot of porn. Anyways, Harry, take us through. We arrive in...
We arrive in Athens.
Yeah, well.
We see the Acropolis. We got 13 hours in Athens. We have to wake up at 3 a.m. for our boat to Mykonos.
Pause. Now, your mother, Harry, has obviously come up with some concern about the early wake up. Do you care to elaborate?
Wasn't
Don't have to.
necessary
You don't have
that.
to. You don't have to.
Basically, we arrive in Mykonos 7 a.m., which is another controversial decision. I think. I don't know why we going to a Mykonos at 7 a.m.
we fly over.
It's not a boat.
Is it not? Oh, my bad, boys. My bad. Anyway, 7 a.m. Mykonos.
As well, so I'd like to add, this is probably the first time Sam and Sean are realising what they're going to be doing.
It's all new, mate.
I'm happy to give it to you.
Go, Harry, go.
Anyway, yeah, so all the clubs in Mykonos would, I'd say, finish at 7 or 8 a.m., which is when we arrive.
But it's our first day.
So what do you want to do on the first day then, Joel?
Explore. There's so much to do. Go to the beach.
Cliff jump.
We can do that.
Hey, the thing is, hey, you don't have to do that. You can.
Do we want to explain the night one philosophy?
Go ahead.
No. Matt, I think Matt came up with the idea. I think Matt should explain the night one.
What? No, I don't know what it is though.
Yeah, you do. The
you
night
do.
one
You
theme.
said
The
it.
theme of the first night in every location.
Night one's usually the best night of the whole trip. So in every country we go to, we're gonna have a night one.
Yep. And I would like to take us back to, I think it was the 30th of December, night one, Bali. We obviously had a great night. Motel Mexicola, what a venue. Shout out Mexicola. And Harry and Sean.
You love doing this.
Well, you wanted to bring up the night one theme. You actually haven't experienced the night one yet.
Night one in Bali, I got groped by a man.
That's true.
Actually,
That's true.
yeah.
We're saying pretty much the same day, first day.
Yeah.
Because it was the same day.
Anyway, the plan for night one was we make night one the best night
Okay.
of every country.
So Mykonos, how long are Mykonos for?
I don't know.
Does anyone know? I don't really know the itinerary.
5 nights. It's 5 nights.
5 nights in Mykonos. Harry, where do we go from Mykonos?
Oh, we're just going to skip over Mykonos.
Oh, well,
We have plans for Mykonos, don't we?
yeah.
For example, one of my dreams and aspirations is to go on a jet ski.
Yeah.
And
Jet ski.
well, no, here's the thing. I have heard that apparently it's 100 euros.
100 euros,
10
correct.
minutes
10
on
minutes.
a jet ski.
Yeah.
Which
Well, you're
I'm willing
loaded.
to pay that because it's
Yeah.
a dream, and obviously I live to dream.
What
And
about the banana boat?
I want to
We're
do
gonna
that
get-
as well.
That's another great
I
call,
really
Matthew.
wanna do that.
That's in Ibiza too, so it's a lot cheaper. I had a look.
Matt, have you learned to swim for the holiday?
Not yet. No.
I can honestly see you, Harry, going far and never coming back with the jet ski. Who's going to stop you?
Well, I'm quite adept. I master driving quite quickly.
Yeah.
I think the jet ski, I'm going to make the most.
Wait, you don't have your license though.
I
What do you
don't-
mean you pick up driving?
I don't need a license for a jet ski.
You can't drive a car.
Well, I don't need a
What have
license
you
to drive a
driven?
car. If you put me in a car right now, I'd smash it out of the park. I don't need a license.
Yeah, you'd smash something.
You don't pick up driving quickly, Harry, but you definitely pick up quickly. Moving on. EOS, Harry? EOS?
There you go, mate.
Then we go to EOS. Now, we have a plan of doing a pub golf in EOS first day. Now, Harry has done a lot of research. The pubs are quite central, quite
Heaps.
quite closely located.
Name a few.
Name a few.
Not off the top of my head.
Hashtag Cobbs.
All right, mate.
We'll
if you
come
can-
back to that. We'll come back to
If you want to name more, you're more than welcome to, Nick.
Is this Mykonos or Ibiza?
This is
This is EOS.
So neither.
Far from.
The forgotten town, forgotten island.
Harry, you've just made us aware that all the places in EOS open at 11 p.m.
They do that, which is very late, and they all close it at was it
7 a.m.
8 or 7 in the morning.
Now, obviously, with pub golf come pub golf teams. Now, you have actually gone on your own will and made the teams yourself. There is 7 of us. You have said you were going to go by yourself as the 7th man.
I have.
And we at the table have agreed that we will be spinning the wheel for the remaining 6.
Well,
but
we haven't all agreed.
all in favor. All in favor.
Should we do a vote?
All in favor of spinning the
Majority
wheel.
rules?
Say aye. Aye. Okay. It doesn't matter. 4-1. 4-1.
Can we
I would
can we hear the
I
teams
would love to
first?
hear
Yeah.
Harry's team.
Hear the
first.
teams.
I think you got to love my teams personally. Here's the thing. I was going to make you guys select the order of people, worst to best.
Yeah.
And then I expected Nick and Matt to be both at the top. And when I randomised the wheel, those two were a team.
What were the other teams?
It was Panda and Sam and Joel and Sean. It was good teams, and you've all ruined a good.
I told you it was better.
It's about the wheel, Harry, though. Okay, look, it's going to be on this camera. All right, Nick, look at the camera. So this is for the first pub golf team in Mykonos. Harry, did you have colours in mind or?
No colours.
No colours in
I
mind.
don't see colour.
All right, teammate number 1.
Can't fucking see it.
It's Joel.
Joel.
No, it's not.
It's Joel. It's Joel.
Joel. Okay. Joining me on my team will be.
Oh, and be Sean.
Don't be Patrick Katsinas.
Gat.
Oh.
How do you feel about that, Sam? I've never been so
I'm
confident.
just going to say already that it's already the weakest team.
Okay. And let's just say Harry is by himself, and we have all agreed that at every bar we go to, he has to find a random person to drink with.
We haven't agreed that.
All right, team number 2. Team number 2.
Gat.
Who is it?
Gat.
Matthew.
It's the best drinker.
This is who you want on your side, and
It's gonna be Sean.
joining Matthew, the number 1 voted alcoholic, is wow. No.
That is bullshit.
Wow.
So it's literally the teams I made, just Sam and Sean.
So it is Sean and Panda. Sean and Panda. And right now, I'm going to do it. I'm going to propose a trade, a live trade. I will trade Sam for Sean.
Okay, so my original teams. My original teams.
I've not wanted Patrick Sinis, mate.
No, accept it, mate. Accept it.
Accept it. Sean, welcome to the team. Wow.
Let's go.
I will not
So
disappoint.
it was my teams in the end.
It's your team.
It
Everything was the reason.
was
Sam,
great.
I'm sorry. Sam. Wow. All right, so that's Eos Pub Golf. What a thing. We've got some great lookouts in Eos as well. From Eos, we go to Rome. Harry, you have been spending hours upon hours on planning the Rome. We've got the Colosseum. We've got the Colosseum. We've got a wine tour.
I'm saying a lot, but this is another one of the most controversial decisions of the whole trip. We have only a day in Rome.
Well, it turns out that we only have a full day in Rome.
We have
Correct.
less than 48 hours in Rome.
Is it?
It is. Which I don't know what we were thinking personally.
No, but name like 2 days worth of stuff to do in Rome.
Easily, but I'm not going to do it.
You can't, but
If we wake up early on the day,
you do it.
we
Yeah,
can do
you
it all.
in a
We
day.
can easily do it.
You drink
Which
on
is
the
what we're
way,
doing.
buy a bottle. You
Aperol Spritz.
scull a bottle on the way.
So Nick, have you had an Aperol Spritz in your life?
No, I haven't. That's why I'm trying one in. There's the Trevi Fountain, and then there's a bar right next to it. Open at 10 a.m.
Oh, perfect.
Heard it's
What
50
time?
down for water.
Hey, what time was the wine tour?
The wine tour is at 6:30, I believe.
So we've got 7 a.m. to 6:30 to tour the whole of Rome.
Colosseum's booked for 9 o'clock.
Yep.
Vatican City, maybe 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Then we have our nice food tour at
Perfect.
6:30.
Then
So
from-
it's a big day.
Then from Rome to Venice, where we go on the gondola.
After Rome, go Venice. We don't really have anything planned for Venice, do we?
How many days is Venice?
2 days.
Okay, so we have more days in Venice than Rome.
I'd say more hours. I would say more
I
hours.
do think. Actually, I'll say my prediction.
No, you have to say it now.
Let's say it.
I think Harry might find love in Venice.
Oh, wow. Harry.
This is-
So
City
after
of-
Venice, we go to, is it Ibiza?
Oh yeah.
We'll move over to the opinions of the Ibiza expert.
Oh, is that me? Oh, thank you.
The man who knows every DJ in the country. Do
Don't worry. Yeah.
you want to just take us through Ibiza, Nick? Where are we going? What have we got planned?
Well, we've got three DJs, or 3 events lined up. Everyone's happy about, right? Fisher, Calvin, and
Elro.
David.
Elro.
I'm predicting to be the best
That's
night
it,
in
Elro.
Ibiza.
And Elro is the circus. It's the last night.
Who's playing?
You'll know their songs.
Do you want to describe for the listeners what Elro actually is?
Well, it's just, the thing is, how do you explain it? 3 words: confetti, loose, loose confetti, vibrant. But yeah, fuck.
Wait, are you talking about loose?
It has many meanings, Velro. Many meanings. But we do have 2 days, 2 nights where we can roam.
2 nights in.
Ibiza not planned that we can roam the island, and we can also go jet ski and banana boat.
Yeah,
That's
I love that.
pretty cheap there, and yeah, that's pretty much it for Ibiza.
Weren't we gonna ATV somewhere?
That's in Mykonos.
Mykonos with
And
Did we cover that?
Quad bikes.
No, we
Quad
didn't
bike,
cover
yeah,
that.
quad bike.
That's the thing. My research suggests that with the quad bikes and the jet ski, etc., when we're there, it's like similar to the Bali bikes.
Yeah.
Get them when you're there.
Spontaneous.
Yeah.
Spontaneity.
Sorry, it's just speaking on Ibiza. Let's go back to Ibiza. Obviously, there is probably a high police presence. Some of us may come up to the stage where we may be facing 20 years, 10 years in prison. Touch wood, that does not happen. But this is the predicament of the episode, the predicament of the Europe trip. Now,
You get older, mate.
you have to either a police officer comes up to you and says, "Look, mate, you've done this, you've done that. You are facing 10 years in Ibiza prison." Then he says to you, "You can pleasure me with your hand," and it's the 10 years is eliminated. You're a free man.
Does it have to be with your hand?
Wait, so what else would you want to use, Harry?
Wait, what?
No. You can use what you want.
Okay, well, if you want to do that, Harry, if that's what you're into, go ahead. Sam, what are you doing?
Sam.
Just one answer. Just say the answer. Prison or
10
hand?
years.
10 years? Harry, prison or hand?
Can we come back to me?
Okay, Nick, prison or hand?
Can we talk about it first? I feel like it's not.
What is there to talk about?
Nah, that's absolute violation. Absolute violation. I don't want any more.
What is there to talk about?
I think that should go.
I said it enough. I thought I said it pretty well.
What is there to talk about?
I don't know. 10 years is a long time.
10 years or hand? Matthew?
I'll go teeth.
Sean,
10 years.
I'm going hand, obviously. Harry, back to you.
No, you'd have to go hand.
You have to
I'm
10, 10
10
years in a
10
Spanish
years.
prison, language barrier, you got to take that into account.
Can't do 10 years.
Ibiza, we fly to Amsterdam.
What time are we flying?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to add that. Elroy finishes at 7 a.m. Our flight's at 1 p.m. Every day before we travel, we'll just pack the night before.
Yeah.
And then we go out.
That's
every-
true.
That's a great idea. You hear that, twins?
Not the morning, the night before.
Okay, so from Ibiza, we go to Amsterdam. This is where, unfortunately, Patrick Katsinas leaves us
He's with us for a couple. He's with us for the Heineken tour.
after a couple of days. We got the Heineken tour. Now, believe it or not, Harry O'Brien said no to the Heineken tour.
I've done it before.
Do you drink? Do you drink beer?
I'm one of the best drinkers. So
But
obviously
no,
I've
but
done
do
every.
do you drink beer at the Heineken tour?
Yeah.
You've been there before.
What?
No,
How'd you rate it?
Wait, sorry, were you of age when you did the Heineken tour?
yeah, I was in Ireland.
You did the Heineken tour in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
No, I did the Heineken tour in Ireland.
Oh my god.
But we're doing it in the city of.
There is no different. It's a Heineken tour.
What city is it of? Canals.
We'll get to it later as well. We're going to talk about the food options as well.
We're at.
The queues are
Well,
everywhere.
just everywhere about how
Amsterdam's got. I reckon we're gonna have the best food
Good
there.
I heard.
Sam,
yeah, great chocolate.
like the one that goes on steaks, mushroom sauce.
Sorry, mate. What are you talking about?
Mushroom sauce, like it's
Oh,
really
yeah,
good there.
And Harry, sorry, Harry, I feel like I'm really attacking you, but just on the Euros in Greece, obviously Euros comes with onion, lettuce, tomato, garlic sauce, lamb, chips. Harry, what would you get on yours?
I'll get whatever they want me to get. Obviously, I'm there to experience the great culture.
So you won't ask for no onion, no tomato, no lettuce, no garlic sauce, no chips?
Look, if there happens to be onions, some tomatoes on it, they might fall off the Euros. I don't have that power in me.
But did you hear they charge like
They could
14
split.
euros if you want it off instead of 4?
Amsterdam, guys, Amsterdam. There for 3 nights. We changed our accommodation because Harry saw that in our original accommodation there were bed bugs
And rats and mice.
And termites.
and rats, and Harry doesn't like animals at all.
And when you lift the mattresses, you can see a massive piss stain under it.
Have you me either? But have you gone
I
there?
was
And,
very opposed to it.
have you gone there and lifted the mattress up before? Do you know
I
that?
checked the reviews and I've seen photos. So
Anyway, so for that reason, we changed our accommodation. Hotel Tamara, I believe it is called.
no, that's the
No,
old one.
that's
That's a shit
that
one.
was the original.
Oh, it's Meninga. It's Mal Meninga.
It's a Mal
Dam
Meninga.
Damrakin.
It's
No,
a
it's
Mal
Meninga.
Meninga hotel. Damrakin's in Germany?
No, Germany's Meninga. I was looking
Germany's
at
Meninga
that.
too.
We changed it to Meninga.
Germany's
Yeah,
Meninga.
it's a chain. That's why
think
it
this-
seems reliable. Amsterdam 3 nights. Panda leaves on the second night. Matthew, you had a cousin over there that we might have stayed in. Speaking about accommodation, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, Matt's cousin's name is Ping Ping.
Okay. Yeah, can we
Take that as you will.
Just keep going. Yeah.
Take that as you will. We're going to stay in her place, but she declined. We shout out Ping
Shout
Ping.
out Ping.
Moving on. Amsterdam. Anyone want to comment on Amsterdam? What they're looking forward to? What they're okay. So from Amsterdam we go to from Amsterdam we then leave to France or London.
No, yeah, we're taking
France.
a 4 or 5 hour train
From
to Paris.
Is that
Is
another
it- are you
controversial
sure?
decision?
Is it
No.
4 hours?
it's 4 or 3.
I
It's
thought
4 or
it was
3.
I thought it was 3 hours.
Yeah. Well,
3,
we,
4.
we go through Brussels on the way in Belgium.
No,
We should have stayed in Belgium because there's tomorrow.
I think you're wrong. I think that's a different one. That's for London.
No, Belgium's on the
London's
way
like the
to
12-hour
Paris.
one.
Is it?
Belgium's on the way to Paris.
12 hours.
Well, we say Belgium twice.
Well, we don't really get to see it. We just
From a distance, we wave.
So France, we were obviously going to see the Eiffel Tower. Harry wants to see the Dead Skulls. What's that called again, Harry?
Catacombs.
The catacombs. What else are we doing in France?
I think this will be the worst of the worst place we go to.
no. There's some cool catacombs like clubs.
The catacomb.
No, but it's just
What? There's a catacomb club.
keen for the frogs.
Oh yeah, food once again. Food, snails.
Hot chocolate with the.
We
I also reckon there should be a forfeit for everyone that doesn't have a snail or frog.
Shut up, mate. Listen, I'm not having them. I'm not going to eat them.
You're not going there ever again.
Snail? You think we're eating snail?
Harry will be definitely eating snail, frogs.
I'll be eating snails and frogs, mate.
Oh, good on you, mate. Sean?
I'll double.
All right, I guess I'm the odd one out. That's all right.
We were talking about a cooking class in France, considering the diverse foods that they use, but it is $300 per person. So I don't think we're going to do that anymore. Disregard. France to London. I'm actually looking very forward to London. I'm actually looking very forward to
The
it.
first English-speaking country.
Actually,
to
what
go
date
to.
is it?
I'm looking forward to staying in the apartment after some, because we're staying in.
In London, we're staying in the
hostels
apartment, yeah.
In like the Amsterdam and.
Amsterdam and France, yes.
And
So
London,
we get to see nice.
it's our first time with a washing machine.
Correct.
We
Now, believe it or not,
we got villas.
guys, believe it or not, I have heard rumors that Patrick is bringing washing products, washing tools.
Yeah.
Right.
Shout out Josephine Katsinas. I think she was the instigator of that.
Shout out.
But Panda will be doing all the washing. I personally do not know how to use a washing machine. Does anyone else know how to use
I don't know how to use one either.
I don't know.
You just click buttons.
You click.
Twins was an obvious yes from you
Yeah,
guys.
okay, whatever.
You mix the white with the colours, Evan.
Apparently,
Wow.
apparently that doesn't even happen anymore. You don't need to do that anymore. I've heard that the washing
it kind of
scene,
Don't stop fucking.
the washing scene's developed so much that you don't need to mix your.
Anyway, London, we've forgotten a crucial thing. We're looking at doing some stadium tours as well.
Yeah.
The Emirates.
They're actually, it's
I'd love to do that.
like $50 as well. It's not that expensive
Yeah.
from what I've seen. From what I've seen. And so London, yeah, we'll ride the bike.
The currency will be a bit iffy. Because it's double, basically.
And then we'll look at riding some bikes over the bridge, see the Big Ben.
London Bridge.
London Bridge.
Go see our king.
Yeah. The King. Buckingham Palace.
Buckingham Palace. Forgot about the Louvre in Paris, Harry.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So the Mona Lisa, and the big glass pyramid, the Louvre. Not much else to say about that.
Is the glass pyramid the actual Louvre?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow.
It's the structure is the Louvre.
Oh,
Sure,
wow.
you know that there's also another thing in France, that big,
The tower,
the big
Eiffel
tower, the bridge. No, it's the big bridge. No,
No,
you know what I mean?
explain. No,
I don't know what it is. It's
What are you
big. It's like this, and it's huge.
So it's a bridge.
No, but you can't
That's a
walk on it.
In London.
No, in France.
France.
Let's have.
I saw a lot, well, there's a lot of people there now, and I've just seen photos. And
I believe you. I believe you.
Oh, well, I
haven't
don't.
seen it.
I don't believe him.
Can we go back to the accommodation? We didn't really talk about it much.
For,
We've got an apartment in London,
yeah,
and we've got
in Camden.
In Camden.
villas. We got villas.
and have you boys seen the EOS one?
Yes, I have gazed.
That's what
I
I
have
wanted to bring
gazed.
up. There's
What is
three
it?
of the beds in our villa are in the kitchen.
Oh no, this is Mykonos.
I'll sleep in the kitchen.
That's
I'll be
Mykonos.
cooking.
So we forgot to say all 7 of us are staying in the same room.
Studio room with the terrace.
Mykonos. There's 2 king beds and 3 single beds and the spinner wheel.
The spinner will be nuts. It'll be nuts, but realistically,
There will be nuts. From some, from others.
Well, no, I was just the 3 beds in the kitchen. I personally, when I was looking at the photos, I saw a nice bed that was under the staircase, and I'd just like to tell you guys now, I'd like that bed.
No, that's that
You-
single bed.
It's quite fitting.
how do you think that's going to work? How do you think that's going to work?
Well, look, does anyone else want the bed? Under
Yeah, I want the
I
bed.
really want it.
Yeah, I'd love that
No, you
bed.
don't. No, you don't.
So then we go from London to Berlin. Berlin, the last.
No. The train.
Oh yeah, so
Don't
the
forget the train.
Our train from London to Berlin is a 6 a.m. train, and it's the whole day. It's a 12-hour train. It's a 12, but it's like 10 hours. But it's we split up, right? It's split up.
It is split up.
We stop in
5 hours of the train ride is Germany is through Germany because it's that big of a country.
The biggest talking point from Berghain. Oh, sorry, I was giving it away. The biggest talking point from Berlin is Berghain. Now, Berghain. Do you want to explain what Berghain is, Nick? As PG as you can.
Or Berghain. Let's just say it's open Thursday to Monday. It doesn't close. It's our chances of getting in is like 5%. We got to wear. I think the twins and Harry will not want to
I think
wear.
they have the best chance.
You don't.
Why?
If
Why?
Sam and Sean,
Yeah.
if they see 2 people that look the same in
Yes.
black latex, they say get the.
I had
fuck in
epiphany
here
that.
right
I
now."
had epiphany.
Latex.
It's the latex and that,
latex G bangers with fishnet.
yeah.
That's what I've already had a
It is
vision
what it
that
takes.
the twins and Harry will get in. Us 3 won't. But the thing is, I don't think yous are gonna wear the latex.
What about a turtle?
I think.
Like a black turtle.
I think we
wear
can get
that.
away with
Yeah,
that.
but you have to
We
cut
wear-
holes. You have to
Yeah.
cut holes in your
Yeah.
nipples.
Holes in the nipples and
Cut
get
holes
nipple
in-
We
piercing.
have to wear
Yeah,
all black.
or nipple.
You can wear
clamps.
fishnet.
Nipple clamps.
Fishnet turtleneck.
Nick, I can see with the septum. Like I can see with shaving your head and getting a skull tat.
What we found out today, what I'm very excited for, is Party Boy 69 on the second night of Berlin. Harry,
How many nights have we in Berlin for? Wait, so what night are we going to Berghain?
the first night.
No, it's not even nighttime. You can do it.
Oh yeah, it's true.
No,
So,
we're trying,
what morning?
We're trying all 3 nights.
That's actually
No, not
recognise
nights.
us.
I'm gonna have breakfast and then just go.
Have breakfast, try, have lunch, go
Thursday,
again.
Friday,
have dinner,
Saturday, whatever.
go again.
We'll go in with breakfast and share it with the others once we get in.
Oh, they've got breakfast in there.
Okay.
Should I say? Actually, I don't think I'm allowed to say. Well, Harry will be on his knees.
Yeah, so you're saying breakfast is
No,
No.
I wasn't saying that. Why are you thinking
fuck?
that?
That was not what he was thinking. You're thinking.
I was like fruit.
Why would I be on my knees?
Have you not heard the centipede story of Berghain?
Do tell.
Well,
You seem
a
interested.
person that's been has told me they walked into the dance floor, and in the corner there was a man, a woman, and a man in a fucking on their hands and knees, and they were. And he said it smelled like shit.
Do you want to say what the source
I'm
is?
not saying the source.
So if I saw that, I honestly think I would collapse. I honestly think I would collapse.
When you get in there, you're not allowed to judge. So when you see that happen, you can't be like, "What the fuck?" You got to stand there with a straight face and be like,
You got to accept it.
"You got to accept it." You'll be like, "Harry."
Yeah, and if you make eye contact, you just have to.
Yeah, and that's the thing for Berghain. In the line, none of us can we can't laugh, we can't smile. we have to learn yes in German. We can't say nein, and then we got to be like, we got to be in pairs.
Yeah, I think so.
Should we spin the wheel for pairs?
I'm not going with Harry.
The 7th of August, our flight leaves, and we return home. Do you think you'll cry?
Yeah.
What about leaving or about making it back?
About leaving. Leaving Europe.
Nah.
I think we'll be
Harry will
happy.
miss his home. Yeah. No shots at Harry, but I think
No, I do like my own company.
Speaking about your own company, I've actually got here types of people on the holiday. Now, we obviously went to Bali for New Year's, and Harry was quite, how do you say this? Inconversable. You couldn't talk to him?
had
One word.
a bad
YouTube?
trip. I'll say that it was a bad holiday for me.
You had about what?
I took a massive L
Can we get a
every
copy?
single day. There wasn't a day where I didn't take a colossal L.
But I feel like Europe's gonna be a changed. It's gonna be the new Harry.
Doesn't need a new Harry. Just needs a lucky Harry.
Guys, song of the trip. We've obviously been coming up with a lot of tunes, a lot of songs. Nick, you've obviously you know every DJ in the globe, so you've got all the songs read
That's
up.
why I can't pick.
I've got one.
How's it go?
I was just gonna say the name.
No, how's the song go?
Everyone knows. It's like one of the most famous songs at the moment.
What song is it?
Miracle by Calvin Harris and Ellie Goulding.
And what do you like about that song?
I can just imagine like.
What the fuck? Wait, what did you say,
I
sorry?
can just because we're gonna go to Calvin Harris, so
Yeah.
I can just imagine that.
Matt, great song.
Do you know how it goes though?
The Miracle one, yeah.
Yeah,
Speaking along with Calvin Harris, I think the Slide song, the Slide song will be, Slide would be a great song.
Relax my eyes.
Oh my god.
And we forgot to
That's a
say,
We've got to say.
we're seeing them in Mykonos. I think my favourite song is going to be "Take It Off" by Fisher because I feel like that's going to be very relatable. There's also the silent disco you want to go to.
That's my.
Where was that?
It's in Eos as well. My
Oh
place of
my-
choice. My choice of place.
And
That's the place I want to go to most.
and is that the place where you get hit in the head with the skateboard when you do a shot?
It's probably next door.
It is next. There's also flaming shots. There's a chapel.
So obviously this is the last supper, the last meal we will have together until we depart via Scoot Airlines on Monday the 3rd of July.
Exactly 7 days and 45 minutes.
Looking forward to the first airport beer.
Yes.
Or airport wine.
The fifth airport wine would have been consumed by now.
The $21 airport beer. That's going to be great, isn't it? Anyway,
What am I talking about?
the Last Supper, obviously Jesus and his disciples. Now, there was a disciple named Judas. And Judas then went to betray Jesus Christ with a kiss on the cheek and basically got him crucified.
Kiss of death.
Kiss of death. Great work from you. Great from you, Matthew. Now, the Judas action, feel free to add, feel free to converse. I think Nick, I'm not saying he will be Judas. I'm saying we may be at a site. I'm going to use the Trevi Fountain as an example. Nick will ask a random person to take a picture of us. This random person will be Judas. This random person will run away with Nick's phone, never to return. And that's a heads up to you, Harry. Don't let anyone take a photo on your phone.
I don't take photos. I'll be all right. And I know my way around the streets as well.
Yeah, he's got street smarts.
Can anyone else think of another Judas moment of betrayal?
Can I go first?
Go, Matthew.
I think a twin will be a Judas to themselves, and their passport will be
Oh
sacrificed.
my god! Don't even
bring it out to the universe, mate.
Universe.
Do not put it to the universe. It's out now. Can't take it back.
now.
Yeah, nah, that's probably gonna
Well, I was going to say, referring to one of them might lock themselves out of the room and have to jump the fence and cut their whole arm
been
open.
there, done that.
My Judas one is someone is going to be a pro Judas and make everyone have a good time in Ibiza.
I
Take
don't-
that as how you like. I'm not going to say who it's going to be, but I'm just going to say it's going to happen, and everyone's going to have a really good time.
So you're gonna everyone.
Oh, what? Guys, I don't know. I've got nothing really else to add. And if,
Should we go around and do we all do one prediction?
okay, we'll finish with the prediction.
I want to go last, please.
Okay, well, my prediction is quite simple. I don't think Sam's coming home. Sean, Matt, Harry, Sam, anyone?
I'm gonna say one.
Yeah, Sam, what's your prediction?
Catastrophic injury from member.
Catastrophic. That's a very big word. Any other predictions, Harry? Do you want me to do one for you?
There you go.
I'll say another prediction.
Yeah, we can say as many as we want.
I think Panda will be somehow attacked or hurt by an exotic animal.
That's not a hot take. That's a favourite.
There's no stingrays in Greece, is there?
I reckon there'll be a punch up between us.
Oh, I forgot about that. I
Oh,
forgot to mention
between us.
fighting.
Most likely fight.
Most
I'm
likely
saying
fight.
right now, Panda. I'm clocking that in the head the second I see him.
I've got the twins fighting each other and Joel and Harry fighting each other. My prediction is
I think
it's going to be in Mykonos. Someone's going to get very drunk and they're going to make friends with someone and they're going to go on a boat to another island And then we're going to all be at home looking at Live 360.
Would he happen to be
No.
not at this table?
No,
currently?
I'm saying it's going to be one of you six.
You six.
So you included?
You're included.
Yeah, yep. And including Patrick. It's going to be one. We're going to look at Live 360, and they're going to be on Milos, which is a couple islands away. Oh,
Right
no,
now.
I changed my prediction. It's the final one. Someone's luggage is not.
No.
And no, I'm scared that's going to happen because it happened to James Darcy recently.
What? What happened?
Well, they went from France to London.
Yeah.
They checked their air tags. He was still in France.
You're kidding.
I was looking at TikToks, and
Reliable source.
they are reliable. They said Scoot was. They said Scoot was okay.
I think we wrap it up there. All right, guys. We will. Okay. See you in 6.5 weeks. We will be coming back. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was a great chat. I really enjoyed this chat. Hopefully you found it humorous. We are very excited. Harry?
Oh, yeah. Big vlog production.
Big
Massive
vlog production. Massive production. The vlog will be outstanding. Wrap up the episode.
Thanks, guys, for watching JDS podcast. And this was proudly sponsored by Top Flight Security and GTA Facility Services. If they cut this out, they are fraudsters.